Hello everyone, welcome back to Cricut Learning Made Easy. Today I'll teach you step by step how to create custom stickers and gift tags. So if you're interested in learning the steps, then keep watching. As always, please keep in mind that we're all on different levels of learning. Therefore, my goal is to keep the videos as detailed as possible with step by step for those who want to participate and follow along. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on another great video. Alright guys, so let's get started. First we're going to find our image. I prefer to use Yahoo as my search engine, but you can also use Google. Since it's Valentine's Day, we'll create a Valentine's sticker. So let's search bear with heart, PNG. Remember, PNG will find us images without having a white background, whereas a JPEG image has the white background that you have to remove. So once you type that in, click on images. We're going to click this first image right here. Right click, save as. Click on the folder where you want to save the image and then name it. Open up Cricut Design Space. Click upload, upload image, browse. Click on the image, complex. Right here is where we would erase the background if we had something that we wanted to erase, but again, we don't have anything. So if we had something, we would use the select and erase wand. But in our case, we're just going to click continue. It's asking us if we want to save it as a print and cut or as a cut image. Notice the cut image, if we would save it as a cut image, we wouldn't be able to see any of the color details. So we want to save it as a print and cut. And then we're going to click on it again and insert image. I'm going to resize it slightly. Now I'm going to insert some text around the image. Change the font. If you click on system, it'll show you all the fonts that you have uploaded on your system versus all, which includes all the Cricut Access image, Cricut Access fonts, I'm sorry. Click on this one. And then we'll click on curve. Slide the little dial to the right to curve it downward. And if you wanted to curve it upward, you would slide it to the left. In our case, we're going to slide it downward. I'm going to resize it some. Now I want to add Happy Valentine's Day inside the heart. So again, we'll go back to text. And let me center that. So I'll go to alignment and click center. And I'll resize it so that it fits inside the heart. Okay. Now we need to create some type of background so that whenever it cuts it, it doesn't cut out the I, the L, and then around the heart. Around the image. So you want to back it with some type of shape. You can choose a square, a circle, a heart, whatever shape you want. But in this case, I'm going to stick with a circle. So I'll resize the circle so that it fits around the image. Click Arrange, Send to Back, and that'll put the circle behind the image. Now at this point, you can choose what color sticker you want. You can have a red sticker, blue. In my case, I'm just going to do white. Now keep in mind the printer doesn't print white, so whenever it goes to print, you won't see the outline around the sticker, but Cricut will know to cut the circle. You can also insert extra hearts if you want. I'm going to insert 2 of them actually. And I'll duplicate it. Put one on the other side. Okay, now I'm going to click select all and flatten the image. Anytime you click flatten, it automatically turns the image into a print then cut. So now that our sticker is complete, we're going to size it up. I'm going to create a 1.5 inch sticker. Then for a 1.5 inch sticker, you can get 4 on each row with a row of 5. So I'll create my first row. Then I'll click select all, align bottom, distribute horizontally, and distribute vertically. And then I'll click group, and I'm going to duplicate it to create my 5 rows. I don't know why it's not letting me select this. So we'll come back to it in a second. There it goes. I'll duplicate it 2 more times. Okay, now we're going to select all, align, distribute vertically, and center horizontally. Go back to select all, we'll group them, and then you can go ahead and make it, and it'll make all the stickers on one page. Okay, I'll also show you how to, you can, instead of using just a square or a circle or a star, you can also find images from Google or Yahoo. So if we go back and we search, let's find like a cloud outline. So cloud outline, PNG. I like the shape of this one, so let's save this one. Go back into Design Space to upload it. We're going to go ahead and leave the white background. Now what you could do is you can actually add text inside of it to create the sticker. So I'm going to select the cloud first, hold down the shift, and then click hello and flatten. Okay. I also could upload the cloud, and let's say I want to change it to blue. I can insert a square, change my square to blue. We're going to click arrange, send to front to put my cloud on top of the square. With the cloud selected, hold down shift and click on the square and hit slice. Delete this one, and then we'll delete this one. Now you have a blue cloud shape, or you can change it to any other color that you would like. And then same thing, you can still insert text to create your sticker. Now if you're trying to create multiple stickers at one time in Design Space, Notice earlier when I flattened the image, I selected the shape first, then the font. If I tried to select the font, then the cloud, and it goes to flatten it, notice how I lose my text. So just make sure you select the image to the back first, then you select the font. Now let's say I want to create a gift tag. What I can do is I can insert a hexagon, then insert a square, and I like to use my square first to cut out the top part of the tag. So I'm going to hit the square, then I'm going to click on the hexagon and click slice. Delete my other little pieces. Go back to my shapes, insert my square, okay, now that they're aligned, I'm going to click the top part of the tag and the bottom part. I'm going to weld the two together to create one image. Now I can go back and I can change it to white if I want. And then to create the little circle part, I'm just going to insert another little circle. I'm going to change it to black. Actually, the color really doesn't matter because you're cutting it out. Then hold down the tag and click slice. Now you have your little circle. And then if you want, you can still add text to it. So I'm going to create two. And then from resize it. Now we want to select the tag, then hold down shift, select to and from, and then flatten. So what will happen now is when you print it, it'll print to then from, and then the machine will come back and it will cut around the tag and the little circle. Now I'm going to show you how to use Inkscape to create an offset around an image. Inkscape is completely free to use. If you go to inkscape.org, you can find the icon to download the software. I've already downloaded it. So now I'm going to go to File, Import. I'm going to select my heart with the bear that we used earlier. You're going to have Embed, From File, and None selected. Then click OK. Move him down slightly. Then I'm going to click on the paint bucket. And for the settings, if this is your first time using it, it's likely that you have visible colors selected. But go ahead and click the drop down arrow and select alpha. Threshold should be 15. Grow and shrink by, you're going to make sure you change it to points. And we're going to grow by 16. Then fill color and stroke. Stroke should be unset. If it has a color, go ahead and hit shift and click on the X and it'll change it to unset. Fill color is currently set to red, but we're going to change it to pink by clicking on the color, and notice it changed. Now we're going to click on the image and it just filled the image with pink. Go back to your arrow to select it. Then we're going to move it to the back, and there we have it. So now we have the pink offset. Click off to the side to unclick the image. We're going to repeat the steps to fill it with red this time. So click the red paint bucket. This time we're going to grow by 32. Click enter. And we're going to change the color to red. Okay, now that you have the red selected, go ahead and click over the image again, and it fills it with red. Then you're going to select the image, bring it to the back, And now your image has a red outline and a pink outline. Now we're going to save it in our images. We're going to create a PNG image. So go ahead and click off to the side, highlight the whole image, File, Export PNG, Export as PNG, click on My Pictures, and then find the folder where you want to save it. Hit Save, and then make sure you hit Export. Now we'll go back to Cricut, Upload, and there's my image with the offset around it. So I'm going to insert it. Let's wait on there. And again, you can resize it and you can follow the same steps to create the same sticker that we did earlier, but this time the little bear will have an offset. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to click subscribe button. That way you'll be notified every time I upload another video. Thanks, guys.